I had ace too.
Pyro.
Raised to 55.
When I'm out here?
Layla has the
More
real
stuff
hand.
that we can do.
4 calls.
Ace,
55.
queen. Cosmos sees pair of tens.
3 ways. Yeah.
And flops it. Bingo. Cosma, and now you need to focus on him and see how his emotions are when you flop a set.
And Layla's got top pairs. Could be a good hand.
This is going to be trouble for Layla, and if Cosmo plays it right, he can get a significant amount of money from her. She decides to bet out $45. He elects to just make the call. Well, I like that because she's out of position, and she's definitely going to see bet the turn. And she happens to have the exact holding that Cosmo wants her to have. I'm not exactly sure what Mr. Second Pair, who struck 1,000, is thinking right this second.
He's thinking, I'd
he's
like
thinking
to-
8, 8, 8. But if an 8 comes, he just loses a shit ton more.
He's like, I'd like to, hit another 8 on the turn and then lose it all.
That would be bad. His best bet would actually be a spade, rep it, and push really hard.
I like that, yeah.
But spade does not come. A jack of clubs does come, which is connected to the queen. People should think about that a little bit. But Layla's going to feel really good because she does have ace queen. She thinks she's good, and most of the time she probably is. Once again, because he's in position, he should just call.
Let's see if he takes.
He's not the type of person that, if you do, it's a small raise, and the fact that she bets 100, so it's real money to her. So if you bet,
he
goes for it.
Yeah, he goes for it. I would have loved to see him just call here.
Yeah, I don't know that she's going to call the 300, but she might. I don't think it's a terrible raise. I think opponent specific is a little high on the value side.
He is capable of maybe popping it here.
But she's capable of
Still
fold.
shaking the
And,
rest off.
and this is a significant bet to her.
This changes her night.
This bet's right on the fence of being too much.
8 out in time.
But she's thinking about calling, and if she does call, then
Probably
he's
better
extracting
if I
max
had
value.
slept more.
Sort of like what people are asking about the Huss stuff.
Thank God for these.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's going to do. I actually think she's more likely to fold than call, but maybe she'll call.
I mean, if you look at her face,
She's in pain.
Yeah, she's in a lot of pain.
Because you know what? She's got to win, and she's happy with it. And she's played incredibly solid the whole night. Everything's been ABC, straightforward. And now she doesn't know where she's at. This is the first time where she really doesn't know where she's at. She's always been ahead.
And it's when it comes late in the night, that it's the more agony than ever.
This is where people lose their money, when they don't know where they're at. When they're facing calls instead of being the better. If you take a look at how profitable people are by calling, it's not as profitable as you think.
C8 is call and
She elects to shove, which I did not see at all,
I was set.
by the way.
You have a set. You're good.
I didn't
Twice,
see
I
that
guess,
coming
still.
in.
And
But I kind
knew
of
about
admire it in a
second
way, but
basis.
wrong spot.
I think that it shows a lot of heart, but again, the jack is connected to the queen, and there's a lot of two pairs.
Yeah.
That there's a lot of ways she can lose.
So easy for him to just have queen jack
Yeah,
there.
I
You have
knew
to think about what calls you that you can beat, and that's queen king probably.
Yep.
It's the only thing I can think of, honestly. And so it's not likely that he has
He
queen
can
king in my
just take
mind.
them up.
5, 10.
Oh, poor Layla.
15, 2000.
That's a tough hand late, and it's going to hurt a lot. 'Cause that's a real pot,
Yeah, that's a real
and
pot.
that's self-inflicted.
And it's all in. She could have just called there. And
I thought she was debating with call or fold, and she was debating call or raise.
she's upset. She's really upset.
Mamma mia.
Yeah, it's a tough night.
Yeah,
I
I feel for her.
I feel for her too. She's smart. You get up and take a walk in spots like that. You see a lot of people don't.
Thank
A lot of
you.
people continue to make mistakes.
That's been one of my biggest things, Eric. There she goes. She's
think
taking
you're
a
down
walk.
anymore.
It's the best thing. to
No,
do.
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Take a few
Take a break.
minutes. It's going to take him 2 hands to at least to stack those
That'd
chips,
be
and
me
you don't
throwing
need
the
to see
party
it.
still.
You just need to think about what you're doing. Try to get yourself back in control. Like I've seen a lot of people choose to stay, and it never really goes that well for them.
Okay.